I should play a webcam magic game after this. I haven't done that in a while.
I haven't either. It's been a long time since I put my webcam up.
That's what she said.
Oh my lord.
I'm trying to get these Twitch emotes firing up. I edited.
See, I be gaming topless sometimes, so webcams and topless just doesn't work.
Well, I mean, it works for me. Just put on the second screen so stream can't see it, okay?
I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding.
Everyone got quiet. He's just like,
No, hey, you got a fan. You got a fan there, so.
Yeah, I'll be your biggest fan, okay?
Okay.
I'll send. Just to prove it to you, I'll send you fan mail. Every week you'll get a new fan. Every week you have to unbox a new fan and plug it in.
That'll work.
See what I did there?
I do see what you did there.
Getting a little excited, sir. I'm gonna have to ask you to calm down.
I don't know what that means. Yeah, so I'm trying to edit these like emotes and like crop them to the right size, and then I realized the file size is too large. Then when I try to upload them, it's like giving me trouble. Hold on, let me check my buffs. They're probably all off because I've been in town so long. I'm ready.
Okay.
So on this poll, one thing to do
5,
is to go,
4,
you know, you go
3,
interrupt somebody,
2,
you can do 2 poll
1.
if you want. It's a good shot to do it right now. Since you got some last resort and stuff like that. Do 2 packs on it. It'll put me to the test in terms of like I can see how to better heal that. Go on this side, Whoa,
Right
this
side.
Yeah.
We're used to going to the left.
Don't use your AOE crowd control until you got like let the ranged DPS use their kicks while you group things. Does that make sense? And then once everything's grouped, start using your crowd control and interrupts then. Like, you know what I mean? Like most of the time, like
No, wait. Just let her.
Yeah.
Go with it. You know,
Yeah. I'm just saying, like in general, just like when you group things up, let your group kind of just like handle the mobs that you already have aggro on, and then start spamming all your buttons when it's grouped.
Yeah.
Don't be worried about like what you've already got aggro on. Just be worried about what you're pulling. Unless there's like some guy like pulling aggro and every time he presses any buttons on his keyboard, then just let him die. Been trying to upload this Twitch emote all day, dude. Like,
3, 2,
I don't know why it won't work.
1.
I don't know, maybe I need to reset the internet. That might be the problem. I might do that after this,
Yeah, you see, you actually don't. You need a hierarchy to really learn this the Demon Hunter feel of it, because you're pretty much just doing it by yourself right there, you know.
Okay.
So like, I would say push a 13 at least. I think a 13 would be a good challenge for you.
Also, too, it helps. Like, this key level would be a good learning experience if the DPS weren't one-shotting everything, you know what I mean? Because the longer the stuff lives, the more you gotta learn to tank it.
Yeah, that is smart. Right now that you're not really gonna play it a bit too safe. On your essence.
3.
Why is
But
this
it's
guy...
good to feel it out. Like I can say, like if you do like two packs in the last room, if you would have done like 2 packs, you would have seen a much better requirement of
Ancient souls of the Black Rook.
I'm trying to figure out why this other Warlock did his Tyrant, like, on pull, instead of timing it with his Trinket and all his demons out.
Three, 2, 1.
I mean, not every Warlock was trained by Team Liquid, you know what I mean?
It is too much.
Look, hey, this guy's like 10 item levels up on me, and I'm beating him on the meter. I just love it, man. I feel so happy playing my Warlock.
Now I see.
Hey, wait, hold on, it's this way.
The darkness.
I wish it was like more obvious which way the door was.
You.
Because every
I
door in
don't
this...
know why I
the
always
ones
want to
who
go to
did
that one
this?
first.
It's because both doors look the same.
Someday it'll be open.
Understand now. You,
My eyes
you
are
must
open.
find Kutalos. You must put a stop to
Now these
this.
spiders, they are only brutal on tanks.
Because they put a nasty debuff on
Oh
the
my
tank.
god, yeah.
I guess too, a lot of times he's like Aerodella, for example. When I first ran into her, she was going like no enchants, no nothing, like just
Invaders have
garbage
blocked the
gear.
passage to the crypts.
You
Blue
fixed it all?
trinket. Oh, we fixed it all
You
up, and she
must
doubled her
overhear.
damage overnight,
We
right?
have much to lose.
No, you know.
Your father's life,
Made the difference
most of
in that
all.
one.
Yeah,
You need not worry.
I know.
I will not fail, Latosius.
I don't know. You know, like
Men, the invaders
yeah,
come
I
for
imagine a
us.
lot of people that we
Do
get queued
not
with are like in
let
the same
them
boat, right?
pass. For Kalimdor!
They, because I don't know how people learn this game.
3,
Everyone
2,
learns differently.
1.
Like I started playing when I was 10. My dad put me on in Cataclysm.
That debuff is mean.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, you're gonna die. That's for sure.
It's like my dad puts me on in Cataclysm, right? And I was like raiding in his raid guild at like age 11. So, like I've been doing this like essentially my entire life. And I know most people aren't that way. So it's like I don't... Oh, hold on, I ran into something.
I'm going.
It's like when I
It's freezing.
compare myself to other people, it's just like it just feels wrong, you know what I mean? Like I just can't.
3,
Almost like the
2,
Bible was right
1.
on that. What do you think, Ace?
Yeah, maybe it's something to learn.
Like, you know, they say you can't judge a book on its cover, right? You say no?
Thinking about that right now, but
I'm like, you're a philosopher and you never heard that before?
no, I don't do that kind of thing.
Oh,
3,
but so basically, what I'm like,
2,
the meaning,
1.
or I guess you know what I'm talking about, right? But what I was saying is, like my book says, or my item level is my book, right? Like I'm 10 item levels lower than this other warlock, and I'm ranking like 50k overall higher than him.
You should let him know. Maybe that'll help him.
Well, that's the thing. If I let him know, I sound arrogant.
It's not how. It's all about how you say it. It's
Well,
not what you say. It's how you say it.
3,
and sometimes it's not
2,
saying anything at all.
1.
Sometimes it's what you show, you know what I mean? Like I showed Aerodella how to be a better player.
Yeah, you saved her.
Not on
I didn't think that was
purpose.
that bad.
No,
You
no.
wasn't.
That's not what I was trying to say.
Hmm.
Like, what I'm trying to say is like
2, 1.
I don't want to
There may have been some stuff I didn't have.
like I like a lot of the mistakes I see you making are mistakes I used to make myself, right? It's like I point them out right, because I see them right away, immediately. So it's like I try to fix them, and I don't want to sound like I'm talking down or anything, but it's like if I'm gonna be running
Just have to
keys,
say what you gotta say on that person.
like sometimes I just come
Spell
off brutally honest, and I'm trying to like get you to be, because if I'm running keys with you all the time, I want you to be a half decent player, right? I don't want to be bricking everything I do all the time, or I'm not gonna be having fun.
You know, at least record a decent, you know, not just have.
Like I'm not gonna be having fun if I lose every time I play with you, right?
Yeah, it's like you better shape up.
So it's like if I can help you get better, it helps me have fun.
There you go. There was a reason for that.
That's the reason for that.
You get your money's worth.
And you didn't pay nothing, so it's like, and I'm having fun doing it
We
because
will
I made a new
bury you
friend.
here, fools.
There you
That's,
go.
that's the way to make friends.
And I
Definitely the way to make friends.
Yeah.
You
and dude,
cannot
I live
escape.
in the lonely generation, right?
The hunt
You ever heard that
is
before?
eternal.
You don't seem so lonely right now.
No, let me explain. So the way the internet is these days, you know how most kids grow up like they
cannot
stay at
escape.
home all day
3.
playing video
2,
games and they don't go
1.
outside, like go touch grass, forehead. You know what I mean? They don't interact with the outside
Gods,
world like
hold
ever.
them off.
And what ends up happening
I
is
will
they don't know
burn
how to
you
socially
alive.
interact, like at all. Like so
This stuff is not fun.
when they go to public, when they interact in public, like Tonta's had, there's 2 of them. So like when they go in public, they're so socially awkward, they don't know how to make friends.
1.
And then they get super lonely. All, you know what I mean? It's not their fault. I don't think it is. They just never learned.
They gotta get off the game.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like they were born and raised with these games, and that's all they know.
I'm gonna tell you something. I was born and I was raised in the era where we started up with dial internet and we changed to not dial internet.
Uh-oh.
Holy shit.
AIDS, you gotta heal me through this.
And we had went through all the different gaming systems and platforms that had came out, all the way from Atari, Super Nintendo, all that sort of stuff. We still managed to have a life going outside. We are the generation that were sitting on fucking
1.
Yahoo chat talking
Turn around,
to
turn around.
random fucking people.
Behind us.
Oh, I forgot about Yahoo Chat.
I funny story when I was younger. So
But
it's
that's
not.
what I'm saying.
it's-
Like, I know that your generation grew up when everything was basically already there, but we are the generation that grew up while it was being made.
Yes, and so
So
what
it was
happened?
very much more attracted to. We were very much more attracted to it. Does that make sense?
3,
'Cause it
Yes.
was something
2,
new.
1.
Yeah, and now that we were born and raised with it, like that's all we know, and that's all we do. So we don't go outside anymore.
No, I make my kids go the fuck outside. Hell, they're
Yeah.
going out.
Yeah, so what ends up happening is like you become very lonely very quickly, and then you become depressed, and you have no friends at like age
Well, you
24.
also don't have vitamin D, which actually vitamin D can cause depression, lack thereof.
3.
Yeah, like my
2,
father has a vitamin D
1.
deficiency. Now it's not his fault. He was in the army 21 years, and I don't know what they forced him to do there, but you know, now that he's
Not doing it.
retired, he takes like vitamin D vitamins, I think.
Well, my pregnancy
I couldn't
brain
do
them out of
it.
me.
Look at there. Down the stairs I
Look
went.
at that.
But yeah, it's
I
like
think that's the furthest I got, though.
it's just how it is today. Like this, you know, it's only gonna
The
get.
fuck?
But yeah, that's how it is.
Like I'm a fucking bowling ball to this shit.
Have you ever? I don't know if I don't know if you guys have been in the hierarchies. I know Aradella has to with Coster in on them. But the boulders just one tap you because they scale at the T level.
Oh yeah, I've done a 20 in here. I always wait at the bottom till somebody gets to the top.
It's the funniest thing when you get someone in that's
2,
never done it before and you just send them in first.
Not nice.
It's not nice, but it's funny. Because they,
Others' pitbull misfortune is funny to you, sir?
yes, it's funny because they gotta learn somehow.
Why is that guy getting huge?
But here's the thing: when I'm being honest all the time, right? Like
3,
I don't lie
2,
as much as a lot of other people
1.
do. Obviously, like I just say it how it is a lot of the times, and people take it the wrong way too often. It's really like I don't understand how it's like how they always take it wrong. You know what I mean?
If you don't mind me asking, are you ADHD or what? What?
I am. The technical term is schizoaffective.
3,
You have schizoaffective
2,
disorder. So does my son.
1.
It means Bipolar slash
Do you take Latuda?
it's effective. No.
No.
I
My
think
son takes Latuda.
I
My
take
son, yeah.
I take let me see if I can remember off the top of my head. A Risperidone, 1 milligram, and then I also take a Depricode as a mood stabilizer,
Take him all the way to the
and a
3,
Topiramate
2.
as a.
Well, that's what I was planning on doing, but somebody
Yeah, yeah.
pulled the aggro, so I had to come back to get it.
No,
Yeah.
they're not
No,
getting
it's
pulled
fine.
extra. It's a gauntlet. They don't spawn. They spawn endless. Yeah, so I take 3 meds. One is a mood stabilizer, one's for the mental health, and then one is to reduce weight gain of the medicine I take.
It's always that way. It'll be more medicine. Yeah. My
But
son takes Latuda and he was on clonidine.
2.
what the problem was in high school, the feedback they got from my parents was incorrect a lot of the times. So my doctor always raised the dosage, and it was so high at one point, I literally like started sleeping for like 16 hours a day.
That's my son, he's on 80 milligrams of Latuda.
So when I started going to the doctor's appointments myself, I had to like explain that to my doctor a
3,
bit,
2.
and so she started lowering the dosage here and there, and now I went from like 4 down to 1, and honestly, it might need to go back up to 2 at some point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's basically whatever the doctor thinks, right?
Sure.
And then my dad is just like, at this point, he doesn't know what's going on. So if there's anything that's not right, his first response is increase the medication, because he doesn't know how to answer any other way. His default response, it's like, why? You gotta, like, your default response shouldn't be get more meds. Your default response should be, what's the problem? How do we fix it, right? And the problem is not always more meds. Like, if I feel like a zombie all the time, that means the dosage is too high. Not that I'm not taking my medicine. And the
My son doesn't want to take his
3,
medicine.
2.
so if he's not wanting to take his medicine, you need to check to make sure his you should double check to make sure it, like
We did. We started off at a lower dose. We started off at the lowest dose. He was on it for a while. It takes time for the medicine to actually adjust to your body, so that takes time, months.
Is he tired all the time?
Yeah. No, he's not.
Is he like so like is he feeling like a zombie? Do you know?
My
3,
son wants to join the
2,
military, and because of
1.
his disorder, he cannot join the military, and because he's on the medication, he can't join the military.
Okay.
So he would rather pretend that he doesn't need the medication so that he can join the military, which is not good.
So he wants to lie to get to where he wants to be in life.
No, no. He doesn't want to have the disorder so he can do what he wants to do.
Yes. So yeah, I understand that.
So it's not much of lying. He just dislikes the hand that was given to him.
Yes. A lot of people misconfuse why people don't want to take their meds. Like for me, for example, I didn't want to take my meds for a while because I felt tired all the time, and I'm like, I don't want to be like passed out, like sleeping 6-9 hour days and not living a life.
Well, also just remember too, like my son, he felt when he was younger, he felt that he was okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't tell yourself. You literally, it's impossible to tell what.
No, I had to let him know that it's the medication that's making you feel as if you're okay.
No. It's not that the medication makes him feel okay. It's just he himself cannot see how he looks from your perspective, right?
I think because this happens when he's been on the medication, it's been working, he doesn't have symptoms or problems, so he thinks that he's fine,
But he's
and
not.
he feels like he could be off of the medication. That's what I see in my
Yeah,
son,
he
and
thinks he
he's
can-
agreed to that.
He thinks he can be off the meds, but the meds are why he feels like he can be off the meds.
He's a good kid. He's already going to learn to be a welder.
So
Motherfucker!
when the meds are what makes you feel like you're good, you don't stop taking them because you think
2,
that you're good.
1.
I know, but he was young. My
Yeah.
son was diagnosed at the age of 5.
Yes, yes. And that, yeah. I get that. I was diagnosed in middle school. But, here's the thing. Most people assume that because people are not taking their meds, that the reasoning you gave.
Oh,
What did I miss?
Oh, we missed one. How about that? Oh, you know what it was? I think there was probably one left back there from
Here, do what I do.
sitting in the background.
You can actually jump down. There's a spot where you can do it. But yeah, basically the reason you said is what most people assume. Right where I am. Jump right where I did. Nobody listened?
I did.
What?
I'm already down like all the way in the basement.
That means I gotta go all the way back up.
Yeah.
Well, this is where the mobs are. Unless you find something up there. Are you fighting something? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so basically the reason I didn't want to take my meds is because I felt like a
these do
zombie.
have to get pulled.
Yeah. This is pretty much a requirement.
Yeah.
So this one didn't get pulled with the other pack. That's what happened. And you did kill one or two. You see, there's still one left right there. But you could avoid when you go up the stairs after the boulder stuff, and you reach the top. You basically can skip those two that you were targeting before. You can never touch those. But you clear this bottom section, and then when you reach this top over here, you just let those the ones that are always scared running back and forth before the demons, you know, you just leave those guys. You never touch them. You just go straight to the demon. So the thing that you could do instead of the way you did it before, where are you? You're right there. So these two guys that show up here, don't never touch them. Just go this way. Everybody gets here, and then run up. And that basically will give you a percentage right away. And those guys that run back and forth, they just keep running and they're hard to target in a way, so they really suck up your keys time, type of stuff.
Right.
So the dungeon is straightforward. You don't need to. You kill everything along the way except that.
Y'all want to hear something funny?
Sure. Hit me with it.
Biker, you already know this.
Hit me with your best
When
shot.
I first met Biker, and about trinkets and stuff, I had the Beacon of the Beyond. Okay. I didn't put it on my cast bar because I didn't know that I could use it like that.
It was a used one.
I didn't know that they had. I didn't know about that. So Biker had helped me out with that. Like literally,